Good morning, Twin Flame, Twin Souls, Fated Connection, Sacred Union, Soulmates. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for your reading October 1st, 2019. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you very much for your love and support, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Just to let you know, I do read every single one of your comments, so thank you very much. I just, unfortunately, I cannot respond to every one of them. There's too many. But again, thank you so much for your love. It just warms my heart. It just warms my heart to see you interacting and supporting each other. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is what I want, is for you to support each other during this journey. Sometimes it can be pretty tough, so seeing that support just warms my heart, okay? So, as you know, I channel all my energy in the morning in a journal, and then I flip the cards, and they always resonate with my journal. Each day I'm presented with some signs and some symbols, just to remind, or just to give me reminders to give to you about this particular journey, okay? So this is a gift. I want to share it with you. I want to give you the messages. Either it resonates with you or not. If it doesn't resonate, there's probably a lot of other readers out there that you can resonate with. And also, too, I just want to give you one caveat. Please be leery of who you listen to out there. Not everybody, I feel, is genuine, and not everybody has the gift. So just be careful who you listen to. You know, I just have to give you that message. Just please be careful, okay? So yesterday I saw the number 444 twice. I saw 1111 three times, and I saw 111 three times. I saw white butterflies, monarch butterflies, crickets, dragonflies, and I saw 4 doves, okay? So doves are a very, very nice sign. I haven't seen the doves for probably about a week now. So yesterday the doves were just a reminder of, you know, they represent peace, harmony, love, communication, messenger. So yesterday I feel like I was given those doves because, you know, there's communication coming. And as I said, there's communication coming in the fall with a long-term commitment in the winter. At least it is for this particular collective group. As I said, if this doesn't resonate, there are probably other readers out there that you can resonate with. But in this particular collective group, the DMs are coming forward with communication, and many of you have received the communication. And again, this just warms my heart. I'm so happy for you. It's just phenomenal, and I'm just very, very happy that you're receiving that communication. Yeah, so again, the doves represent communication, messenger, love, peace, harmony, and butterflies represent new beginnings, rebirth. There's a rebirth going on in this connection, okay? So it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad I got those messages today, and I'm just going to get started. And so what I primarily do is I have 3 spreads of 4 cards each, 4 being my birth number. What's in the current DM's headspace, kind of heart space? What does the DM want to say to the DF? And what is the overall energy as of now? We only live in the now, so I only do now. And one other thing I will do, thank you so much for all your emails. I'm not offering free readings anymore. There's not enough hours in the day, and I've got thousands of emails, and it would take me 2 years to get them done. I can only do 4 or 5 a day. That energy is exhausting. It's really tough. So I can only do 4 or 5 a day. If you want more details, just send me an email. All the details will be sent to you. But just for now, I just can't do it. I give you this collective every single day. Takes me about 2 hours. I channel in my journal for about an hour and a half, and then I do this. So that's all I can do right now, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm calling out to my guardian angels for 3 cards. We have 4 cards here, so I'll go over these cards. Yeah, so I can't get any clearer with this message, and here it is here. So it's the communication card, and communication is coming for this collective group, okay? I've been saying this for weeks, and it is absolutely coming, and I'm so happy that many of you have received the communication, okay? So as I said, many of these DMs have fear, and they're working up the courage to come to you with that communication, okay? So that's absolutely outstanding. Free will, okay? There's not really much to say about this card, but we all have free will, okay? We do what we want to do, And in this collective group of DMs, you know, they want to, they're exploring their free will right now, but they're exploring their free will in a way that they're extinguishing things that don't serve them right now. So they're expressing their free will. And with this particular group of DMs, primarily their third party is family, friends, and some of them I'm even channeling some addiction. If this doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you, okay? If this particular group of DMs, they do not have third party situations as it relates to marriages, okay? So these particular DMs are, you know, their third party is addiction, overworking, overburdening themselves, and they have family issues right now, okay? So you resonate with family whatever way you want to resonate with, but I'm not channeling, you know, other women in this particular collective group. I'm just not, okay? So if this is not your journey, this is not your journey. Angel, okay, I absolutely channeled that in my journal this morning, and they think that their DF is an absolute angel. They're perfect. They're a goddess. They're perfect in every single way. And what I've been channeling with this particular group of DMs is when they, if and when you met in physical union, there was an element of fear with the DM because they thought that the DF was so perfect, and they thought that they couldn't give them the life that they deserved. They ran out of fear just because two things: the emotion, the intensity of the emotion, and they didn't feel that they could provide for this particular angel. They think you're an absolute angel. They think you're a blessing, and you know the divine has sent them to you, and they know what this is about. They know everything about this particular journey. At least this collective group of DMs do, okay? They've been through the awakening. They're ascending. You're an absolute angel to them, and that's all they fantasize. This is a blessing. You know, she's my angel. You know, there's so many things that are going through the DM's mind today. You know, I didn't mean to hurt my angel. I ran from my angel. There's so many messages I have. Like I have 4 pages here today, and it's absolutely insane. Okay, I have the miracle card here. Okay, and this DM is laying there believing in miracles. They're manifesting out this miracle of being with their DF. Okay, the communication. They believe in miracles, okay? This journey is a miracle if you think about it. You were brought together as a sacred union. This is a sacred union. This is a blessing, okay? So this is absolutely a miracle. This whole journey, this whole connection, this is a miracle. And they think that it's a miracle, that you were brought to them like an angel, a miracle. Like the cards just always seem to resonate with one another. Again, if I don't feel that you're getting the messages from the cards, then I will read part of my journal. Oh, again, yes, and I have to tell you that they're communicating to you through music. This is unreal. I can't cheat these cards. Which is a good thing. Like I said, just be careful who you listen to, okay? Sometimes this journey puts you in a vulnerable position, and, you know, some people tell you what you want to hear, not what you should be hearing, okay? One card, please, guardian angels. One card, please. One card. So the message that the DM wants to give to you is clearing karma. They're clearing karma out of their life. These DMs are, they're blessed kindred souls, and they want to do everything the right way. They're making a pathway to you. They're clearing the karma. You know, they're extinguishing what's not serving them in their life. They're getting rid of those toxic elements, okay? When they come to you, there isn't going to be any skeletons in the closet. When they come to you with that communication, with that long-term commitment, you are not going to have any distractions in your life. And actually, that's the way it should be. And another message I have to you today, DFs, is that are you clearing the karma in your life as well? Because you may have some karma that you need to clear as well. Okay, so this journey will not evolve if you don't get rid of the junk. Okay, you have to clear that pathway in order to get to each other in physical union. This is part of the journey. You meet to clear the karma. Okay, are you in a loveless marriage? Are you trapped in a marriage? Are you divorced? Are you, do you have your own addictions, financial constraints, whatever it may be? Are you clearing the karma yourself too? Okay, because what I can say is the DMs are doing the work. I channel the DM energy and I'm giving you these messages, okay? Take it or leave it. But they're doing the work. But are you doing the work? Are you clearing the karma? Okay? And sometimes clearing the karma is also, clearing the emotional karma as well. And, I'm not feeling it today, thank goodness. I'm not feeling bad energy from the DFs, but maybe, you've taken some time to reflect that unconditional love. But maybe the emotion is your karma, okay? For the DFs, this is more of an emotional journey than it is for the DMs. I'm not minimizing the DM journey in this at all, but maybe that is your karma, okay? So look at what you're doing and, and look and see if there's any karma that you need to clean out of your life as well, okay? I've got the fear card again, and this fear card keeps coming up, and this is the DM telling the DF that there's two things going on here, okay? Maybe three things. Okay, this particular group of DMs ran out of fear. They ran out of fear, strictly out of fear, okay? This journey is for the divine masculine. The fear is what makes them run. The intensity of these feelings are so much that they can't take it. So their mechanism is to run. Okay, they're fearful. Another thing is they're fearful of moving forward because of the hurt that they've caused. Okay, this is an element. This is part of the ego, and this part, I think this is almost necessary and part of the DM energy. Because if you think of DM energy, DM is strong, masculine. They have a very large ego. They're proud. They're strong. They're everything, right? So I think this fear is meant to humble them. Okay, that's why they have the fear, because it's meant to humble them. Many of them live their lives fearlessly, and this fear is necessary in order for them to move forward. I know it's kind of like an oxymoron, but many of them live their life without fear, so they have to have a taste of what fear feels like. Okay, but I'm telling you with 100% certainty, these DMs ran out of fear. Okay, this is when you feel those emotions. It's many of them didn't eat, they didn't sleep, they had restless nights. They at some points they even thought they might have been going crazy because they've never felt this intense love before. Okay, and they just run. Okay, this message here, go within. Okay, so what the DM is saying to you, DF, is go within yourself. Okay, do what you need to do. Go within. Heal. That's the message I got this morning. Do what is good for you, okay? And another message I got this morning is you have to move away from this connection, okay? And the message I always want to give is don't move away from the connection per se. It's like, it's no, I love him. It's not moving away from love, okay? The love is always within your heart. But what you need to do is you need to move on for you. Okay? You got to let go of the connection. You stop obsessing over physical union. Just do what is good for you. Live your life. Because if you keep obsessing over them coming to the door or to the communication, that is a block in the connection. I'm sorry, but it is. Okay? You have to live your life. And you have to realize that this comes at the right time, at the right moment. And the moment that you let go and surrender this connection is the moment that you will move forward, okay? This card keeps coming up, okay? Crossroads. And the message that I'm channeling this morning and what I was channeling in my journal this morning is they're at a crossroads, but the destination is to you, okay? They're clearing everything, the karma, to get to you, okay? They're at a crossroads right now because what I've channeled this morning is the DMs were feeling a sense of sadness and a sense of anger, okay? And they're confused and they're not sure about moving forward because of these feelings that they're feeling, Okay, if you're truly in this blessed connection, you will mirror back those energies. Okay, and you will feel each other's feelings. And there's a sense of sadness and there's a sense of anger. So they feel that. So they're at a crossroads. Many of them have wanted to move forward many times, but they feel this. They feel this apprehension, and that could be because the DFs are mirroring that energy towards them. Okay, so just be careful what you're projecting out into the universe. And as I said, and I will always say, this is a journey of love. Okay, unconditional love for oneself, for each other, for the world. If you don't propel that love, that journey is not going to evolve. Okay, it's just not going to happen. It's about awakening. It's about, ascending. It's about being the best person that you can be. Okay, so what's the overall energy? Guardian angels, overall energy, please. If this doesn't come out, again, they're asking you to be patient. And again, you are the love of their life, okay? There's no question about it. They know that this, see, this is so insane. Okay. So this is the overall energy as of now. The rest card. Okay. So I'm channeling a few things here, and I channeled out my journal this morning. Many of you are not sleeping. Okay. I don't know what it is, but in the last week there's been some real restlessness on both sides. And the DM is not sleeping, I can tell you that right now. They're getting up several times a night, and they're just not able to sleep. And you need rest, okay? You need to rejuvenate your body. Rest is so important in order for you to function. And, they're saying that they need some rest right now. But DFs, you need some rest too, okay? Just get some rest. Rest and rejuvenate. This is a profound card, okay? And I don't think I've ever got this card. And it's the inner child card, okay? And what I've been saying about this particular group of DMs, and I think I even said it yesterday, there's some inner childhood wounds that they've had to deal with, okay? And it could be a number of things, but I'm primarily channeling self-worth. And I'm primarily channeling that they were grown up and they were bullied. Okay, they were bullied by their parents, unfortunately, and they never felt that they were good enough. Just to give you like an example, okay, this may not be true. It's just giving you a paradox here right now. For example, you get 80% on a test, and the parents are like, well, why didn't you get 100? So there was always this self-worth, okay? And again, the fear card resonates with some self-worth as well, because the fear of abandonment, so the fear of rejection. So some of them are not making that move forward because of the fear of rejection. That has to do with abandonment. That has to do with inner child, okay? Another thing I'm channeling here too, and I don't know why I'm channeling this. I just got this right now, but maybe there's been some abuse with some of the DFs. Maybe there has been some form of sexual abuse I'm channeling, and you have some inner childhood wounds that you need to deal with it there as well. I'm not saying for all, but I just got this to me just this moment. So maybe those are some inner childhood wounds that you have to deal with as well. Some form of abuse, okay? Maybe it was physical or emotional abuse or sexual abuse, but there's some form of inner childhood feelings that you need to heal as well, okay? Yeah, there's some inner childhood wounds there. Okay, as I was saying just a second ago, this is true love, okay? This is absolute true love. That's what the DM was channeling, or I was channeling through my journal this morning. They were saying this is a sacred union, this is a blessing, this is a gift, this is absolute true love, okay? There's no question about that. The DMs know what this is. It's true love. You're the love of their life. They've never met anyone like you. And what I also heard this morning and channeled was they never will meet anyone like you. Okay, you're the love of their life. Okay, the daydreaming card. Again, they're daydreaming. They're daydreaming about the times that they spent with you, the laughter, you know, the intimacy, the fun, everything. They're just reminiscing, and they're nostalgic, and they're daydreaming about the life they're going to have with you, the abundant life you're going to have. Okay, they are. You know, they want to come forth in marriage. They want your hand. Many of them do. Yeah, so they're daydreaming. Outstanding. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay? True love. Just flip over here. I scan my journal as I'm flipping these cards just to make sure I'm giving you the right messages, but they always flip, so I can't. Okay, so I'm going to call out for 8 cards here. Another thing I want to say is some of these DMs have some friends that are very toxic. They're not serving them, and they're getting rid of them, okay? Because they're not supportive of this journey. And another thing I wanted to say, the DMs are telling people, some of them are very secretive about all of this, but they are actually coming out and telling their friends and their family how they feel about you, which is phenomenal. Basically, what I was channeling is, I don't give a shit what you say. I love this DF, and it's my decision, okay? So, cutting the fake people out of my life, again, it just pretty much resonates with everything. You know, clearing the karma. I just, you know, mentioned that there's some friends out of there, and those primarily are the toxic elements in their life right now, their buddies or whatever. You know, they're not supportive of this, and they're just like, if you're not supportive of what I love and what I believe in, then I don't want you in my life. It's that simple. Okay? We are strongly connected in the 5D. I keep getting this card every single day. Okay? So what I'm channeling here is they're laying there. They can feel what you're feeling. And what I channeled this morning is a sense of sadness. Okay? They feel some sadness, and they can feel that, and they just don't want you to be sad. Okay? They want you to trust them, that they are moving forward. They need to wrap up some things, and they just want you to trust and breathe, okay? I think often of wanting to see you again. I channeled that in my journal this morning. They, like, what I channeled with this particular card was they've wanted so many times to come in. So many times they wanted to see how you were doing. They wanted to text you. They wanted to see you. But at the very last moment, they chickened out, okay? And it's just because they weren't ready. Because these group of DMs, when they come in, they're coming all in, okay? Some of these DMs were playing games with their DFs, and they were hot and cold. One minute they were hot, the next minute they were cold. It was like a roller coaster of emotions, and sometimes that's what this journey is about. But when these particular DMs come in, they're coming all in, okay? There's not going to be any more games. There's not going to be any roller coaster of emotions. They're coming in with an offer of commitment, okay? For these DMs and these DFs, this is absolutely happening. Again, I want to see you. It just resonates with the previous card. Like I said, I cannot cheat these cards. These DMs want to see their DFs, okay? I did some research on twin flames, and it resonates. This card just kind of cracks me up a little bit, only because I channeled that in my journal this morning, and my stats, okay, on YouTube. So when I started with this channel, the demographic was 100% female. Now it's like, you know, 85, 15%. So there's 15% of males watching this now, which absolutely quantifies that card. Okay, so they're doing research on twin flames, and the reason they're doing the research is because they've awakened to this connection, okay? And they want to understand what it is. They're seeing the signs. They're seeing the synchronicities, you know? Often what happens is all of this stuff is in front of them. And what happens first, and when you first start the journey, and when you first awaken to it, you think you're soulmates. Okay, so you're like, oh, this is my soulmate, this is my soulmate. And then when you actually dig deeper, you actually realize that this is more than a soulmate connection. Because when you research soulmate connection, you're like, no, it's something more, it's something more, okay? When you start researching on twin flames, it's a fairly good indication that you are, okay? Because something is leading you to look for that information, okay? You never leave my thoughts. And again, I resonated this in my journal. You never leave their thoughts. They think of you several times a day, every single day, okay? You never leave their thoughts. It's just the way it is, okay? At first, there was a little bit of anger because you were not leaving their thoughts. But now they've just accepted the fact that you are, your sacred union, and that you never leave their thoughts, okay? They always think about you, and always good thoughts, of course. I can hear and feel you so strongly. They can feel and hear you so strongly. So resonates with the 5D. They can hear you clearly in 5D. They hear and feel you so strongly, okay? And again, just be careful what you're projecting out there. Make sure that you're projecting unconditional love. And I did channel forgiveness. So some of the DMs are asking for forgiveness today, okay? I'm trying not to lose the faith, okay? So, again, this card pretty much speaks for itself. They're trying not to lose the faith, in this connection. Some of you have been on a journey, and it's been for a long time. You've been separated for a long time, and I primarily channel, twin flame, twin souls, fated connection, sacred union, whatever it may be, in complete separation with zero communication, okay? So they're trying not to lose the faith. Okay, so what's in their heart space right now? Unbelievable. 3 cards, please, guardian angels. 3 cards. Unfreaking real. I don't know how these cards do this. So, okay. So first and foremost, DFs, this group of DMs hate that they hurt you, okay? And they're laying there and they have like such deep regrets right now. They're like, I cannot believe I did this. I hurt her. I never meant to do this. Most of these DMs are not like that. They do not, they've actually never done it before. They've never, ever ghosted or ran or ever treated somebody this way. And again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you, okay? I can't get any clearer than that. But this group of DMs hate that they hurt their DFs, okay? They have such deep regrets. And they also want to say they never meant to hurt you, okay? You are their best friend, okay? And that, I channeled in my journal this morning. You're their best friend. You're their true love, their best friend. This is like the most profound connection. And they are just laying there saying, my DF is my best friend. I never, I couldn't talk to anybody the way I talked to her. The intimacy we share, everything about them, they're perfect. They're an angel. They're my best friend. It seems like you could finish each other's sentences. You knew what each other were thinking. When you met, you felt like you've met before, okay? You're just best friends. It's awesome. You are my future wifey. Again, for this group, I can see this happening. I've been saying that. I channeled that this morning in my journal. And again, for some of you, you're going to have that commitment. And lastly, it's hard for them too, okay? So don't ever kid yourself for a moment that this isn't hard for them. They're going through the same pain as what the DF is, and they want to tell you it's as difficult for them as it is difficult for you. And again, I channeled that in my journal this morning. I think for shits and giggles, I'm going to read it because I like to have the wow factor and freak the viewers out because I can't not cheat these cards. It's just so funny. Okay, so I'm going to do animal spirit cards today. And I'm going to I do the DF first, and of course, feminine energy is always first. And as I said in many of my previous videos, these cards are very hard to work with, so it's hard to get just one card out. So if they flip forward, I'll take it, and if one card comes out, I'll take it, okay? So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. So we have Buffalo Spirit for the feminine. Masculine energy now. Guardian angels, animal spirit. We have Vulture Spirit. Okay, so let's go to Buffalo. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay, here it says the Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide, okay? So I'm just going to embellish on that one a little bit more. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, Buffalo Spirit comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So, too, do you have many gifts available to you? Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by force or pushing, but rather following a natural path that rises up before you, trusting that there is always plenty to go around, whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support. It's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough. At this time, you can expect all your intentions and needs to come into a form that is right for you. Your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. Buffalo Spirit is to remember that you co-create your reality partnership with Spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers, even if you see conditions, even before you see conditions desire, not just for yourself, but for others too. Then you will quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has the magic to grow the good. So offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, DFs, that's what I've been saying. Power positive manifestation. Adopt an attitude of gratitude, okay? There's so many things to be grateful in this world. Clean water, food, shelter, health. There's so much to be grateful for. Put that gratitude out into the universe, okay? And that gratitude will come back to you. Okay, so important. Okay, so for the DMs, we have Vulture Spirit. Okay, nothing is wasted. And it's almost kind of resonating with the buffalo card because the American tribes said that they use the buffalo and nothing is wasted there. But we're just going to embellish on this one a little bit. Okay, so what seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the Vulture does is important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems to be rotten and ugly has the potential to be transformed into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create for something better. This is a miracle in your partnership with Spirit. Absolutely phenomenal, okay? They're shedding, they're awakening, they're moving on. Whatever's not serving them in their life, they're there's a death, there's some ego death. Like, this is phenomenal. I cannot These are such good cards. This is such a great reading. I love it so much. Okay, let's see what I have here. Okay. Not showing. Sorry, I think you might have gotten all the messages here. Okay, so this is an important message that I want to read to you. I think I've already said it, but I want to reiterate it again. It says, I feel your love, DF, and your sadness. I cannot believe I did this to you. I've cried for you, girls, so many times. You did something to me that no one has ever done, and it scared the shit out of me. I thought I was going crazy. I could not eat, sleep, and I was sick over you, and you know it. I was afraid to tell you I loved you. It was too soon, and I have regret for not telling you. You were too good to be true. I thought it wasn't real, and I didn't want to get hurt again. I didn't trust you completely, and that's on me. You're such a kind soul. We connected, had chemistry in every way. You're my best friend, and I want you to be my wife. You're an absolute angel, okay? And I love you very much. So that's all I have for you today, folks. Blessings on your journey, and have a good day, okay? Thanks very much.